I hope everyone enjoyed all these pitches, and we're going to continue networking here as we move on. And so hopefully all of you will have a chance to have deeper follow-up discussions with some of the companies that you heard from today. As I mentioned earlier on, this whole process started the beginning of the year with 7 partners, 107 applications, and then 21 companies being picked by the partners. I didn't talk as much about the fact that since May 3rd, we've been meeting every week with each of these companies, talking to them about the process they had to go through, literally starting with, can you do it technically? Would anybody want it? Can you make money at it? Then go into, show me you can do it with the minimally viable product, show me who's going to buy it and how you're going to get to them, and then put together the forecast. A very systematic approach and process during that time. And we've enjoyed every minute of it, and I know the companies have gotten a lot of progress from that as well. But we had some particular companies that we wanted to honor, and we had sponsors who wanted to honor them with money, not just with recognition. So I am going to call one at a time some of the sponsors up who are going to present some special awards to a few of the companies. If I could call Whit Rayner, I saw Whit Rayner with Jones Walker, who's a partner with Jones Walker, is going to come up for our first presentation. And big check should be somewhere. Let's see. This category for the most coachable Therapy Plus in Lejeune. Yeah. Come on. Not just for her push-ups that made the video, but also for listening carefully for every time that we were talking about something. All right, next, I'm going to call up from MWB, Randy Lynn, who's a partner and creative director with MWB, who's our next sponsor for this next category. We'll let Randy work his way up, and you got check there, good. And this category is Best Customer Discovery. So who spent the most time working with customers, understanding the problem, making a solution that crafted to that. Best Customer Discovery, Time, Touch, Take, Dr. Coatney. You keep it. Yeah, take it. You won't cash, but we'll give you another one.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. All right, next, which sponsor? Renaissance Bank. Bill Guyan is going to join me up here. Bill's the Senior Vice President for Corporate Relations Officer. This one is a category that we were really interesting in terms of this from the discussion. We talked a lot about companies may have to pivot during this process. This category, the most successful pivot, the Skin Consult. All right, next, I'm going to ask Sherry Rainey, the Director of Corporate and Social Responsibility for Trustmark Bank, if she could make her way up here there, Sherry. Because Trustmark has actually sponsored 3 different awards. We'll do one at a time. The first of those is actually for the mentor who helped the most, worked the most, and went the extra mile. The Extra Mile Mentor Award is for John Fair.
Can I get this cash before I leave?
promise you it'll clear.
And Sherry, stay with us. Next, in the companies to watch category, we have a category of most progress for Daybreak Technologies. Nate, you're back there, aren't you? Yep. And as Nate mentioned, his sister Natalie is actually working with a customer today and couldn't be with us. But Nate, if you could make her up for the most progress in the companies to watch category. Oh, good point. You're his mentor, yeah. Here, let's. It could be in the middle. All right, thanks. And still with Trustmark, so Sherry, stay with me. Most progress in the investor category, I Resonate, and Zeke. Where's I Resonate? Get you in the middle. Wait, left. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sharon. And Trustmark for those. And let's see, that's that category. And then we also had, and if I could ask, and I don't know who's doing this, Tim and Shakita, or whoever from Higher Purpose Co. is coming up. Don't let them see who's on the check. Well, in this particular case, Higher Purpose Co. has decided to give an award to the companies they selected as one of our partners, the Keep It Going Award. And we want to do one at a time, but Bloom Tech Developments, if you could please come up on stage. And then Therapy Plus, be ready, Lejeune. All right, Jack. Which one? Bloom Tech. Bloom Tech first. That's the order I have on. Y'all stay. And then next, Lejeune with Therapy Plus. And then, Lejeune with Therapy Plus and the Keep It Going Award from Higher Purpose Co.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tim Lampkin. I'm the founder and CEO of Higher Purpose Co. We're really excited to partner with Innovate Mississippi and all the partners across the state of Mississippi. We wanted to give a little bit more money to these amazing women for showing up and showing out and standing strong and standing firm. So with that being said, I'm joined by our our Chief Operating Officer, Shakita Johnson. Sorry. I got Shakira, I got so many folks on my team. We're going to present $3,500 to both Melissa Bloom and Lejeune Johnson for their businesses. So come up and receive this funding.
Well, I know each of you have had a fun day hearing these different pitches, and I have as well. I want to make sure a couple things to mention. The reception, excuse me, losing my voice. The reception is sponsored by the Mississippi State Center for Entrepreneurship and Outreach, and I really want to thank them for sponsoring the reception, which is about to begin now with another beer sampling. This one is actually my favorite here, even though I haven't quite tried them all. The Forgotten Space is a Indian Pale Ale. Forgotten Space is the sample beer that's going to kick off our reception. Thank y'all so much. Please find these companies, network with them. For the investors here, we're going to be following up with the videos that we're taking with all of our investor network and funds to make available to each of you to share with your groups, and we'll be working with you to follow up on those. Thank y'all very much. Let's go start something great.